How do you guys do that walk, though?
Pardon?
I forget when all that was happening
Oh, we're
and
back.
that guy was reaching for her. What did she grab something on her or something?
She like just touched her heart and then
Touched
grabbed his
her.
hand and then she was dragged into the pond.
Okay.
Was being dragged into the pond.
I
The trauma pond.
Ugh.
All right, so we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Bit of internet problems.
Comcast, you know.
So, but back to all I want is out, Aqua. I want to go to this penumbra you speak of.
I'd be honored to show it to you, but
You promise?
when we defeat Strahd, when we set Barovia right, and when I'm proud to lead Penumbra, I will show it to you.
Of course. Will you make one more promise to me, Sankla?
Of course.
If something happens and he gets his hands on me,
He won't.
you'll kill me.
I don't see much point in making promises for things that won't happen. But if it will put your mind at ease, then I swear on the integrity of my bloodline as a royal family Penumbra, that should the worst happen, I will strike you down.
Thank you. We're gonna head back over to the other party. Okay. Let me just open up the Abbey. Okay. So you guys start heading back down towards the entrance. The path that leads up. It's a switchback road. It hugs the cliff, and it's about 10 feet wide. It's covered in loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and at some times treacherous, and the air grows colder as you near the top. As you slowly approach, you come in on the north end. The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge that the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side which stretches a 5 foot high, 3 foot thick wall of jumbled stone held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop on the closer north wing, which also sprouts a chimney with blowing gray smoke. Next to the two outbuildings. You see two cloth-covered mounds sitting there. You see the breathing down. It seems to have two gate guards. They seem to be asleep.
Oh, so there's just two people hanging out sleeping.
Yep. Can't quite make them out. They're covered in cloaks.
In cloaks?
They're definitely. You can kind of hear the light snoring.
And they're just like, are they propped up against the gate or
Against the outbuildings.
against? Okay.
So, like, how close would we get to them if we were walking straight through?
Straight through, you pass. It's probably only like 10, 15 feet between the buildings. Probably not even. I'd probably say 10 actually.
And did you say that the come on. Okay, there's a gate though.
Yep. There's a rusty gate. Seems to be unlocked.
Okay. You just want to not let them not ruin their nap? Let them sleep?
I feel like we should wake them up. I would like to take my foot and tap one of the foots of the guard sleeping.
Left or right?
Which one looks?
They're kind of like they're under like cloth and furs. It's hard to tell.
Okay, just I'm gonna pick left.
Left. Okay. And you kind of like nudge.
Yeah. It's me. Oh. Whoa.
Up comes up this this man. You think he kind of sits there and he jumps up and he's squatting with one kind of like 3 points. He looks like almost like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and body. He's got one human ear and one wolf ear, and he has like a wolf snout protruding from his nose and mouth. Clear fangs. His one arm is clearly human, but his legs and his arms are human, but his legs are like very like cat-like almost. And he you can see a tail of a donkey whipping behind him. What are you?
Hi. Yeah, you were sleeping, but
With this, he jumps into the air and lands on the top of the tower.
Okay.
Siegfried, wake up!
Hang on. Why don't we just...
Hi.
With that,
Tone it down.
the other one leaps up, opens serpentine in its movement. Stands just over 4'7". The left side of her face and body is covered with lizard scales, and the other is of white, like good gray wolf fur. Between these tufts is a pale human face. One of her eyes is that of a feline, and her hands and recall of a cat's paw with opposable thumbs. What are you doing here?
Hi, yeah, we're here to see the abbot.
We weren't told about anybody. No one come up here.
Yeah, we're new to town. We didn't know there was anybody. Introducing ourselves. We're here to help. We didn't know there was people guarding this place.
We don't mean any harm.
With that, the first one lands on the ground again. Looks over at the female. What do you want with the abbot? The female starts pulling her cloak up and starts to hide herself from you.
We have a friend. and we just have some questions, so maybe he can share some info with us.
Why do you ask me? I'm smarter than anyone out there.
Well, you see, we already met the abbot once.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you want to talk to me? I'm smart, strong, fast, and devilishly handsome.
Oh boy, are you. Well, you see, we saw the abbot do something earlier, and we're hoping he can shed more light on it.
Just bring them to the abbot. I'm sick of them already. They're so judgmental.
Oh.
I'm sorry we're coming across that way.
Yeah. Fine. To the abbot it is.
Do you guys hang around here often?
This is our home, so yeah.
Okay. Do you know the abbot well?
Let's go.
Okay.
Good talk. Good talk.
Good talk.
So,
Been a small talk.
they'll lead you in. As you start heading south from the gate, you look over and you can see a graveyard. Such as pine trees grow out of the rocky earth of the graveyard, near the foundation of the abbey's north wing. The windows and structure are cracked panes of leaded glass. Ancient gravestones birthed from the thin crust of snow on the yard. Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below, and the view is breathtaking.
Does the graveyard full of graves, like tombstones?
Yep.
Hmm.
They continue leading you south as you approach the abbey entrance, coming into the 15-foot-high curtain wall joins the abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand at attention. Their features obscured by the fog. Below them, set into the wall, a pair of 10-foot-high wooden doors reinforced with band steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plate. The plate bears the abbey's name, the Abbey of St. Markovich. Markova. Ooh, I've been saying that wrong the entire time. And underneath it says, "May her light cure all illness." As you approach, you see that the guards are no more than propped up scarecrows that wear chain shirts and are clutching rusty spears.
I mean, scarecrows can be scary.
That's why they have scare in the name.
And as you walk up, if I wanted the donkey tail, I got this. Start pushing. The door opens, leading you into. Oh, this is a count. Leading you into the courtyard. The thick fog that fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by 15-foot high curtain walls, on which stand several guards to their backs of you, all scarecrows. Wooden doors to the north and east lead to the abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch, in which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them. And chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. The quiet is shattered by the horrible screams coming from the sheds.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
This is a place.
Mister, is that normal for, your friends to be screaming like that?
The one says. The other one's like, what's it to you? Care? Why is it...
We're just
Sankla.
Not used to it.
curious about all the screaming,
Sankla, what are you up to? Good hour or so has passed since your party has left.
If Arena seems to be in a bit more of a calm headspace, I'd probably suggest that we take off after them.
How about you go? I need some time. I hope you understand.
I do.
I'll make my way back to the Burgomaster.
Meet you back there then.
Thank you. I wish I could help, but
Keep yourself safe.
I
That's why
will.
we're here.
So, you start to make the climb up. Time takes forever, and you see the same sights that I've described to the party.
Yep.
Eventually, you do make your way to the front gates that are open and unguarded.
You'd warily let himself in.
It's quiet, except for every few minutes, it's broken by the screams, horrible screams. You're walking towards them.
The first couple would definitely make him jump, put him on edge, but as they continue, he'd bite on the inside of his cheek and keep moving.
So, you find your way to the entrance. The door has been closed again. You see the same plaque. You all have been waiting for a bit. They've excused themselves to get the abbot for you and left you waiting here. Did you guys do anything in the meantime?
You said there was somebody tied up, right? A bat-like person?
Yes.
Where was this person about? Just...
They're about south of you.
Was there more than one of them, or just one of them?
There's one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see these two posts with iron ring, and you would have assumed used to secure horses. Now hold down this. Let me just grab her. She's clearly female, stands at about 4'5", but in a hunched position. She's got long, stringy black hair that falls down in front of her face, hiding it. But clearly visible underneath the hair are her spider mandibles and teeth that replace her human mouth. She has the arms and wings of a bat, as well as cloven hooves that in the place of her right foot.
Okay.
She's like flying up and like getting caught and flying down.
I'm gonna approach but not get too close. I'm gonna see if I can judge how far she can get with the chains she's pulling on and not get any closer than that.
So how close are you, sorry?
I want to get as close as I can without being, because she has a chain on her, right?
So as you get close, you're testing that image. You're kind of like pulling out her chains and stuff. And as you slowly look at her, she flips over and then flies forward at you, just hands out, ready to grab you. As the chain goes taut, she stops a mere inches. You almost misjudged this.
Okay, you're obviously not of sound mind.
Someone, they're hunting me. They're gonna get me.
They're gonna
I can't
get.
stay here.
Who's gonna get you?
They are the ones that are hunting me.
Why have they put you in chains?
I know they're watching at all times. They're here. Where are they? You won't get me.
Who?
Them.
Yeah, that doesn't help much.
She's there. She starts ripping and pulling at her chains. She fight once more, falling back to the ground once more. With this, you can hear a creaking as the door opens once again, and you see Sankla.
Hello.
Oh, hey! Oh, God. Aren't you a lucky person to come here?
Well, good to see familiar faces, and that sounds I was following the last 20 minutes wasn't you.
Yeah.
I can see why you'd think that, though.
Got Irina more or less settled. She said she'd meet us back at the Burgomeister's house. I'm afraid I don't quite know how to fix everything that happened there.
Only so much you can do.
Hopefully she does as you says and doesn't take off as Tatiana.
Hmm.
I'm not sure she will.
So, eventually, the two come back, and Sankla, you are seeing all of these creatures yourself for the first time. You've seen the one that's over with the wings and approaches the other two that you guys have been dealing with.
If it's been a few minutes, there's probably been some hushed conversation between him and Rena Ray or him and Lee about. So are these? So what's?
I'm as confused as you. Sorry, if I can start talking back. I'm just having a hard time talking this evening. Sorry.
With that, the other two will. The abbot will see you now.
Oh. Yeah.
He'll walk you over toward the north wing. The female will open the door for you, hold it open as you all pass through.
Do any of you think this place has anything to do with Alice?
I mean, Alice acted like a cat, but she didn't have cat body parts, right?
No,
guess that's
she just thought she was a cat. I think
Okay.
there's something different going on here.
Maybe the abbot fixed her?
Let's talk to
So,
him.
as you enter the main hall, the gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played from a single stringed instrument from some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched, leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in the hearth, while above the fire foot mantle holds a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround the wooden table that stretch nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table. Standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. You also see the handsome man you know to be the abbot. He gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. Well, it's perfect you have come. We're about to take dinner. Teaching young Velasca the finer points of etiquette. Will you join with us?
Actually, we're not that hungry. We had a very big breakfast.
I'm pretty
wouldn't
hungry.
want to
but
impose.
you can speak for me.
An imposition is not what it is. Please, dine with me.
It would be a dishonor to turn down such a invitation. We'd be happy to.
Of course. Well, we have guests. Then we must have a meal. He'll walk over to the table. He'll pull out a goblet. Well, I hope you're all hungry. He'll set the goblet down, place his hand above it, and with that, a feast seems to apparate out of nowhere. This grand meal with everything your heart desires, with plenty of drink ready for. He bids you all to sit down.
I'll take a seat.
Yeah, I'll sit.
We will sit tentatively.
Well, please. Dig in.
Sankla will serve himself.
Yeah,
Pass the platters down.
I'll take some food myself.
I don't want to eat.
You don't want to eat?
I'll take food and also put food on Mira's plate.
Say, if anyone next to Sankla isn't taking food, he'll make sure to either elbow them or put food on their plate.
So, as the meal begins, it becomes very obvious that he is teaching the finer points of etiquette to this young lady. And he looks to you, and with pride and annoyance when you do either or the other, if you are also showing etiquette, he will respond positively to that. If you are being a slob and eating, he will shy away from you a bit more. And this is how the conversation's going to go as this goes on. So
he gives a look to Furistine. She'll put down her chicken with her hands and pick up a knife and fork.
and he will respond well to that. That you
and start taking smaller bites.
But the meal is commenced, so.
Can I use my divine sense?
Yes.
Try to see if they're, especially this woman, if she's
What
dead.
can you detect?
Celestial, fiend, or undead, but not who it is.
Okay, so you detect a very, very sense that there is an undead in this room. You also sense the power of a grand celestial.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
And you know what, guys? That's where we're going to leave it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh shoot! I
Well,
gotta write that down.
there's a lot of things I have to think about or ask later on. Lot of
I
stuff.
am sure there's a lot for you guys to think about, and with Wallace saying that her voice is bugging her, and I just feel like that was a really good point to leave you guys. Thanks.
Yeah, that's one hell of a
beautiful
cliffhanger.
That's a beautiful sticking point, but on that note, for the sake of memes, OP, I have many questions.
Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. I always appreciate it. Chat, I love you. I wish I could read you more. I do try to go back later and read, but I'm too busy on this screen being DM Brian.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hang out with us. We have some interesting stuff coming up in the near future. If you don't follow us on social media, please check us out. We got an Instagram. There's a Facebook group that you can check out. But one of the main things that's going to be happening soon is, guys, we are going to be moving to a new channel. Things are moving and shaking right now at Dysfunctional Party, and I'll leave it to other people to say, but this stream especially, we're heading off. We're going to get a new channel for ourselves, and all good things, and you'll see a lot more content coming out of this group specifically. But yeah, all good things. I'm really excited about it, actually. We got
Don't
some.
worry, retro fans. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing the same old thing, playing games that are as old as I am.
Yeah. We'll think more news to come. Please check us out on the social medias there. The Facebook group, just send it's. I think Megan has it set up that you request to join, answer a few D&D questions because D&D questions are awesome, and then we accept you because we accept pretty much everyone.
Yeah. It's hard not to be accepted by us, honestly.
Yeah.
They accepted me.
This is true. This is true. That was a
This is true.
whole other deal.
She's stressed about it for hours.
Me too.
But yeah, please, Instagram's going to be the best one for that because Megan loves Instagram. It's her baby.
It is.
But yes, we will be having more fun in the future.
What is the Instagram at?
It is at ROC Podcast.
ROC Podcast.
Rock podcast.
Another thing is, and we'll find out for next week, we'll let you know on the Instagram again because it's Megan's favorite. Next week, no Rule of Cool, guys. Unfortunately, Ashton cannot make it, and where we currently are, I don't feel playing with a character down, and I don't want to control Fjorstein.
No one can control Forstein.
No. So we're gonna we'll figure it out. I think Blake said she might have a one-shot ready. I don't know.
I am always cooking up D&D things. It is bordering on obsessive.
Maybe you'll see Blake in this position, like my actual position on the stream, and I'll be sitting, down there or wherever.
And the shadows shall take over.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
Wow,
Not
that
really.
sounds good.
But yeah, we'll inform you guys more. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you, and as I like to say, stay cool, guys.
Oh boy.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I